Hi, good morning. Welcome to Bedrock Tiles, our educational seminars. This morning we're covering a topic that's very close to our hearts because we're leading pioneers in this material. This material, I hear you asking, is thin porcelain. Now, thin porcelain, typically anywhere between 3mm to 6mm thick as opposed to its counterpart, which is 10mm thick. Take a look at the difference in size. So, why do we use thin porcelain and what is it and why should we use it? You know, when we've been getting by so well with a regular size porcelain for so many years. Well, let me take you through a couple of ideas that might help you understand the beauty and the advantages of thin porcelain. So, I'm going to maybe hold these here just so you can see for yourself as we're going along. I might wobble them because they're a bit uneven there. Okay, so thin porcelain, firstly and foremostly, it is a sustainable product. Yes, I know we have to import it from Italy for, you know, the general people who are skeptical, but ultimately we're not importing 10mm. So 3mm thick. Why is that good for us? Well, let me tell you, sustainably 70% less material. I kind of touched on the fact of the importing. Actually, the importing, because it's so much less material, it actually offers less weight. Therefore, two pallets of material become one pallet of material. How exciting is that if you're a sustainably minded person like us, people like us even. Now, another factor that could be quite topical at the current climate. We're at 2012 at the moment, and we've had a good 4 years of hard recession in construction. I can promise you that it's not been easy. And one of the first things that our clients suppress interest in, and you know, our contractors are virtually driving all the time is cost. They want price. While using a thin porcelain, although, and here's the sticky bit mentally, it's more expensive as a square metre rate, how is it cheaper, you ask? Well, I'm going to tell you. Okay, so picture the scene. You've got a refurbishment. It's a typical commercial office or a typical extension, and they're having a downstairs bathroom put onto, downstairs cloak put onto the extension at the end of the kitchen. You've not got that much money left in the project. Something went wrong. Let's say the sewage pipe burst, or the roof leaked, or the whatever it may be, caused you to fall behind or caused you to spend additional money at the earlier stages of your project that you hadn't anticipated. Therefore, who suffers? The finishing aspects of the project suffer. You know, tiles become paint and whatnot. Well, let me let you into a secret. Come forward. You can over tile with this stuff. That's right. So if you've got an existing bathroom or WCs, you can actually go in and put the tiles straight on top of the tiles. How exciting is that? So therefore you save maybe 1 or 2 days labour costs with 2 guys on site taking the tiles off the wall or making a wall ready, and then putting the new tiles on. All you have to do now, provided you follow our instructions and you talk to us about the technical advice that we offer about this installation, you can put thin porcelain right over the top of regular porcelain. Exciting, isn't it? Therefore, you save the time. Also, thin porcelain, another advantage on a similar kind of context, if you're thinking about a refurbishment or whatever it may be, is that you might be having to do it overnight or having to do it in the daytime hours when people are walking past. And here's an example. So what we have is a shopping centre, and you know, sometimes you walk through shopping centres and you see the awnings up. Well, contractors get graded, believe it or not, on the amount of pollution, noise pollution, dust particles, general disruption to the well-being of the shopping centre or the shopping mall's clients. So, by over tiling with a thin porcelain, you are quite in keeping with minimising dust, minimising pollution, minimising the actual noise on site. Therefore, your clients become much more comfortable, they spend more money, they become happier customers. Lastly, about thin porcelain, one of the great advantages and one of the actual reasons it was invented maybe 4, 5, 6 years ago was the fact that it is large format. You can go and put large format tiles onto a wall. So for instance, in our industry at the moment, fashionable tiles are large format, 1200 by 600, 1200 by 1200. Now the possibilities are endless because we have certain manufacturers in our portfolio that actually produce these thin porcelain tiles 3 meters by 1 meter. That is huge in a 3mm thickness. So you can technically clad a wall, but the strengths go from there and some, because you can actually layer and layer this material to create either oversized 3-meter floor tiles or oversized 3-meter ventilated facades. These are all things that we can talk to you about here at Bedrock Tiles. So if you want to find out more about thin porcelain, please give us a ring, or you can find our details on www.bedrock-tiles.com. Get in touch with us now, find out some more about this exciting material, thin porcelain.